guys, how are you doing? Smart and Cliffe here, welcome to another video. And as my background would suggest, I'm still currently in the UK, which is slightly annoying as I should have been home on Friday as I'm filming this on Monday. I think it's about 24th or something of May. It's all a little bit vague dates at the moment. But the Romanian government is choosing to work to their own time schedule. It is slightly frustrating, I've got to admit, because one person will tell you something will take 10 days and the next person will tell you, no, it takes 30 to 45, and it's like, I don't know. I'm so grateful that I'm able to stay with my parents and have a comfortable bed and all that kind of stuff and good food, and I'm very blessed that I'm in this position, because if I wasn't, then I don't know what I would do. There's no way I could have afforded to have stayed somewhere, hotel or something for 3 months over the winter and then another month or so now. That would have just been absolutely crazy, and it certainly leaves a bad taste in your mouth for anyone considering applying to move to that part of the world. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about, I've been filming a lot of videos while I've been here, partly because I've not had a lot else to do, only expecting to be over for 2.5 weeks. But I've been working through some things in my head, all as part, I guess, of, well, two things. One is my whole guitar journey, and I've sold 3 Sirs while I've been here, and I've been very much getting this enough concept kind of embedded in my brain. What is enough? How much gear is enough for me? And it is different for everyone. But also, just generally thinking in terms of minimalist, essentialist, enoughist, however you want to call it, and making decisions going forward that have changed since I've been here, if I'm honest, which means that I have videos uploaded and scheduled to go live in like July that now probably won't go live because they're not current, or at least they won't be current by the time they go live. So a couple of things that have come about this. I have my entire Martin's Guitar Collection 2022 series set up, and I planned to do electrics in like May into June, and possibly into July. I can't remember how I planned it. August was going to be acoustics, and September was going to be basses, but I think I'm going to have to move basses up to July, just because 3 of the electrics that I was going to have in my electrics section of that series, I'm not going to have much longer. One of which is this. So now, I've shot another video which may go live before this, may go live after this, it may not even go live, I haven't decided yet. But this guitar is moving on. It's time for someone else to enjoy it. It's been a great guitar and a faithful servant over the years, but it's time for it to move on. And I have a prospective buyer. Nothing's confirmed yet, but a prospective buyer, so we'll see how things go with that. Also, I shot a video of Storm, and Storm is going. I'll put it back to the proper HSS with the Horrid SSH Plus pickup that I'm not a fan of at all. I've got the rosewood neck to go back on it, or the rosewood fretboard at least, and that's going to go because I don't need it. I worked out that in terms of what guitars do I need in Bucharest, well, I need my 2 main Sirs, blue and old red, and I need my Telly and my Les Paul. So that leaves Mikey, and Mikey's going to come back here to the UK and be my guitar in the UK. I'm going to have a better rig in the UK than I've had for years. I shot a video a little while ago saying that I'd kind of, or maybe it was just an Instagram post, I can't remember, to say I'd downsized my pedalboard for here. I've kind of upsized it again a little bit, but I've certainly upgraded it significantly. I'll post a picture now of how it stands at the moment. There will be a couple of changes. The SL drive is just there because of want of somewhere to put it. That will be sold fairly soon when I do my pedal purge in the summer, hopefully, if I manage to get a cheap eBay weekend. The Rufus that's on here is going back to Bucharest with me as soon as I go back to Bucharest to replace my Rufus that is not quite behaving correctly, shall we say. At some point I will probably seek to get it fixed, but I saw a good deal on one and so picked one up while I was here so that I can keep using the pedal while the other one goes potentially off for repair, or I sell it for spare repair, or whatever I'm going to do. But yeah, the Rufus is not going to be my fuzz on this board. Everything else is as is, but I'm going to bring my Mad Professor Fuzz 32 Germanium fuzz here. It's one of whatever the ridiculously limited number was. Was it 96 they made altogether, 32 in each colour. So I've got one of the 32 in blue, and I'm going to bring that back, and that's going to be my fuzz pedal here in the UK. I considered selling it because they're going for ludicrous money now, but I actually quite like the pedal, so why not keep it around? And I didn't have an obvious alternative fuzz for this board. So that's going to be it. There'll be the Fuzz 32, the tuner, and the Koji Comp Shiba drive, no surprise there. The Mighty Red Distortion and the Carbon Copy Bright. And I'm going to be bringing one of my Black Stars back with me. I think it's the Artisan 10, one of the red ones anyway. I swapped the chassis out in two of them so that I have an Artisan and an Artist that are both black at home. And one of them, but I think that's the Artist 10 in the Artisan body, is a Church, and then the other one, whatever it is, probably the Artisan 10, will be coming back here to the UK to replace my Cub 10, which I'm giving to a friend, because it's better than what he has, but it's just something that I'm ready to move on. Plus I don't need as many amps as I have. So that's kind of the way things are going now. As someone who had fairly recently 16, possibly more electric guitars, it might seem, in fact probably 18 I think, it might seem like quite an extreme thing to go down to 5. And it is, I guess, but it's definitely just reinforcing this enough. What's enough? How many is enough for what I need, what I want? And let's face it, as you've seen my videos in the last few years, I've mostly played 2 or 3 guitars. So why aren't those 2 or 3 guitars just the ones I keep? I've never sought to be a collector per se. I've sought to have some cool guitars in my arsenal, and that is still a goal. I just seek to have less cool guitars, fewer cool guitars in my arsenal. So yeah, fewer pedals, fewer guitars, fewer amps. Moving forward, going to be a little bit more streamlined. May at some point, next time we move, whenever that is, enable us to move into a slightly smaller place, which would be nice financially, apart from anything else. But yeah, I really feel that this is progress for me in terms of, we fall into this trap, and I'm probably going to make another video on this, of this, I want what he's got, I want what she's got, I want what you've got. And I feel I was about to use the word transcended, that's not quite what I mean, but I feel like I've moved kind of beyond that point for me personally, where I'm no longer worried about what someone else has got, I'm no longer worried about what someone else says I should have. I'm just kind of at the point where I want what I need to do what I want to do, and I have that. And I've had that in abundance for some time, and now I'm paring down to just the essentials, to just enough. So there we have it. Exactly what will happen with other gear, time will tell. Yeah, keyboards, I've sold one of my keyboards, so I'll be down to 3. I'd like to take that down to 2 at some point. The Chrome EX and one of the King Korgs probably is the way forward. But at the moment I'm using the other King Korg on my desk, so that kind of works. We'll just see how things go. But yeah, progress is being made in a good way that is beneficial to me. So pretty happy with all that. Just want to get home. I just want to get home. but really enjoying this rig. I bought a Koji comp because I just love the sound of a Koji comp. Particularly when playing clean, it just really is something that brings out something in my playing that is missing when I don't have that pedal. So it seemed an obvious addition to the board, and having sold 3 SIRs and 6 TC pedals and a rack mount sound module, I had a little bit of spare cash to splurge, so I haven't spent a lot, but I did spend enough to buy the Koji Gump and the Rufus to go back to Bucharest with me. So that's it. Obviously the challenge with reducing my gear down so significantly is I'm gonna be, well, at the moment I'm struggling to think of ideas going forward for new videos. I'm sure by the time I get back home and things start rolling again, I'm pretty scheduled up to end of August at least, so I just need to think of new stuff by September. But yeah, it'll be probably less gear focused. If you've got any ideas of ways that I could take the channel, then let me know. But yeah, just gonna be moving things forward as well. We'll see how things go. Anyway, I'm just gonna play out. Thanks for watching again. Take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you soon.